budget friends, it's Steph with Stefsonabudget. Welcome back for another video. Today we are going to be doing a budget with me for our paycheck of March the 22nd, which is today. So once again, Stephanie is running late to the show. I don't know what's going on with me and getting my budget together. I look at it every day, so I know that there's, no surprises, and I pretty much have a plan, weeks in advance. So we are looking at the March monthly spread for the March paycheck. We're going to be looking to pay everything that is highlighted in green today. And not only am I late on the budget, but I also have not set up April yet, you guys, which is terrible because this budget comes into April a little bit. So I am really slacking. But I think this afternoon, when I am done with work, because I am taking kind of a shorter day, I will spend some time getting that set up and ready to go. I'll probably actually just go ahead and do a couple of months. That way I'm not, it's not hanging over my head. Okay, if you are new here, I use the Budget Mom budget by paycheck method. And so what we're looking at is I use a happy planner, and then I use the Budget Mom's printable workbook, and I stuff it into this happy planner. So we're looking at the highlight method that the Budget Mom teaches. I love this method of budgeting. It absolutely 100% works for me and my budget. And so we're going to pay everything in green, and I have already pulled out my paycheck budget tracker because, you guys, if I'm being transparent, this is take 2 on the video. And yeah, so a bit of a new setup here. I hope this is going to work out okay. I got a new desk for work. You guys, my job is so sedentary. I go out for home visits and stuff, but I'm still sitting even at those. So, and then I'm in the car driving, and then I'm here at my desk. And then outside of work, my hobbies tend to be sedentary, like crafting and budgeting. So I sit entirely too much. So I got a little bit of a work bonus and splurged. I had every intention. I had told myself months ago, I am not using that for debt. I am buying myself a new work desk no matter what. And I bought one of those electric standing desks, you guys, because it's important for my health. My back has been killing me. I don't know if that's just being 40. I think it's a combination of being 40 and sitting way too much. So a new setup, and I absolutely love it. So I got a new desk, and the standing desks don't have really storage connected to them, right? Because they have to move. So then I had to buy like a new storage system too. So I had to get like a new printer cart with drawers and stuff. So that is what I spent my bonus on this year. So you guys aren't going to see that in the budget in any way, but it feels good. I'm so happy with my decision. We didn't have to take on any debt, and I got something that was very much needed for myself. I hope the new white mat, although who am I buying white? Because I have already this morning marked it with pen and had to get the magic eraser out, you guys. So just ignore this big wet spot here. But at least the pen came out, so yay. Okay, I am like a chatty Cathy. This is going to be the longest budget with me video ever. All right, let's get to it. I'm going to move the budget book to the side because you guys know this thing is ginormously bulky, and we're going to pull in the paycheck tracker, and this is what we're going to be setting up. Let me grab a pen, you guys. I Kennedy loves like all my markers and stuff, so I bought her some of these little acrylic drawers and stuffed them full of very similar markers that I have so she can use her own. And I got her some of these fine liner pens and got some for myself. So we're going to try this out today. But yeah, so my husband and I, we both work in healthcare. I'm a nurse. My husband works in anesthesia. We both work full-time, hourly, and have overtime. My husband gets paid call and works a lot of calls. So that is where our income comes from. We're both paid on a bi-weekly basis on the same Friday, every other Friday. Okay, so March 22nd, here we go. Ooh, these are nice. Okay, so we are going to be budgeting pay 1 and pay 2. Okay, and pay 1. Now it's already payday, so I pretty much know what the paydays are. So we're going to budget pay 1 at $3,005, and pay 2 is $2,028, and we're not going to worry about the cents, my friends. So that is the income we are working with. Let's see what that gives us. $5,033. Okay, and then we are going to move down to the fixed expenses section. And we pay our mortgage, like we split our mortgage in half each paycheck. So this will be the second half of the mortgage to pay for April's mortgage. So $322, and that is for $1,135. Okay, then we have Kindle Unlimited. And I'm going to put a little A here, you guys, to annotate that that's an automatic payment, and I don't have to worry about making that payment. And Kindle Unlimited is $13. Hey, I told you guys Kennedy's Cheer didn't come out last month, so I'm going to anticipate that to be the same this month. So then we just have iCloud, and that's for $11. Okay. This is it's weird, like all of our subscriptions seem to be all like lumped, like all of our utilities are always kind of clustered together. They're always in the same paycheck, and then all of our subscriptions are always somehow in the same paycheck. So it's funny. Okay. Disney Plus is $15 we're going to budget. We should have my husband's credit card here that our Blink subscription came to. And I did pay that off with my bonus. So I guess I did pay a little bit of debt. So what happened is our security cameras on our house, you know, you have to pay the annual subscription for them. And I always forget it's linked to that card, and it hit in January. So I just paid off the remaining $85 for that, which I was anticipating to do this month, but it saves me from having to do it out of the paycheck. So that's nice. Okay, but we do have that new oven debt that we're going to pay for the first time. And that's on the 27th. And that's $125 to be where we need to be paid off in time. Okay, then we have our cell phones. And we pay for 6 lines, like all unlimited, all that good jazz. Our service comes with like free HBO Max, and that's $310. Then we have Apple TV that my husband resubscribed to. Do you guys do that? Like, we'll turn subscriptions off for a while and then find something we want to watch, turn them on for a bit again, and then turn them off when we're done. Right now, we're watching that Masters of Air on Apple TV, so that's why we have that going again. And it jumped up from the last time we had it. It used to be like $6, now it's 11. Okay, and then we have our Apple Debt Snowball. So I'm gonna put that in here. So this is from our Apple card, and for me, it's just a mental thing. There's this extra debt section that you could put your extra debt or your debt snowballs that you're accumulating down in. But for me, it's more of a mental thing, and I leave it up here in the fixed expenses because then it comes out of my budget right away. I just pretend I still have that bill, and there's no temptation to, you know, want to work it into more fun things like savings and whatnot, right? So that is on the 30th. And that is $200. Okay, then we're jumping into April, and I have my student loan on the 2nd, and that's $100 right now. And then we have our internet on the 3rd, and that's $60. And then we are going to go ahead and pay our truck payment this payday. Otherwise, you could see there's going to be a really, this is technically within April's first payday, but if I leave it, my expenses are going to be way too unbalanced, and I'll have hardly any expenses here, and then way too many for the first paycheck in April. So I just shift it and pay it early to get it out of the way. And that's on the 5th at 10:13. And I believe that is everything. So let's add this all up together. Okay, so we've got mortgage. Okay, looks good. $29.93. Let me just double check it, you guys. Yep, okay. So total fixed expenses, $2,993. And if we take that from our $5,033, that leaves us with $2,040. We're going to bring that down here for our variable expenses. And this is the part that gets boring, you guys. No change here. We have all the same categories. So let me fill these in, and then we'll go over the amounts together. Okay. So first up, we have groceries. It's going to get its usual $300. That is what's working for us. Costco, I'm going to put $100 into that. Gas, I'm going to keep up a little bit higher at $175, you guys. My visits are further and further out of town for some reason lately, so I'm driving not necessarily more, but further. So I want to make sure we're covered there. House and Beauty's getting $40, miscellaneous, same for $40. $100 to take out, though I think next payday, I'm going to bump this up, you guys. I think we're going to be okay this payday because we ate out so freaking much last week that we're done sick and tired of it, but it's just getting way too expensive. Like $100 will cover all of us once, and then maybe myself on a work trip, like for lunch once or twice. Like every time I see someone budget like $20 for takeout, I'm just like, how are you guys doing it? I need to know your secrets. Although I will say, my husband and I, we somehow found some time alone the other weekend, he was off of work. And so for lunch one day while the kids were at school and stuff, we got ourselves some Burger King, and I had some Burger King coupons, and we got like Whopper meals for $15. It was like, wow, that was awesome. So I guess if you have a coupon, it could work, but the prices are just insane. And I'm not crazy enough to tell myself, I just won't eat out. Like, yeah, right. yeah, right, Stephanie. So I'd rather just be prepared in the budget than lie to myself and then overspend and have to try to find money somewhere. So I think I'll increase it, but we'll see. All right, $38 for drinking water, $360 for spending, and $25 for pets. So let's see what that gives us in variable spending. $11.78 this time, you guys. All right, and if we take that from our $20.40, leaves us with about $862, which is awesome. So we're going to bring that up here to sinking funds and savings. Okay, let's take care of the must-dos, and that is our month ahead. And our emergency fund, we've got goals to build both of those up this year. Let's see, and then we have, okay, what is coming up? We have Easter. I need to set aside some spending money for Easter because I don't really save for those little holidays. Maybe something I need to start doing. I'm also going to put some money into birthday because our son's birthday is next month coming up. And then we have just savings challenges, and we have our debt binder. Okay, so month ahead, I'm actually going to skip for now because I want to see something, but emergency fund needs $40 per paycheck to get that $1,000 goal for our emergency fund. So we had set a goal to increase our emergency fund by at least $1,000 this year. Excuse me. And so in order for that to happen, it's $40 a paycheck. So I want to stick with that. Easter, I actually already have Easter baskets. I grabbed them at Hobby Lobby when I was getting some stuff for my Etsy a couple months ago. So I guess not a couple months ago, but it was probably end of January. So I really just need like filler stuff, and I just want to keep it simple, you guys. So what if I give myself $50? I think that should be sufficient. Okay, and then let's do 50 into birthday as well. So let's see where we're at. 862 minus 40 minus 100. I want 300 in my debt binder. That's always my goal if I can. Oh, yay, we're looking in good shape. I'm actually gonna, normally I do $33 to my month ahead, you guys. We're $9 away from fully funding our first category. So I'm gonna increase it to $100 since we have some extra income. And that will fully fund our first one. Well, I don't want to give it all away, but I'm going to increase it to $100. Okay, which leaves $322. So what I want to do here is let's do 200 into regular savings challenges, which is going to leave us with 122. So let me just note that here. And then I'm going to bring down the 122 to extra savings, and that is going to go into our checking buffer, because remember, you guys, we are working to build that back up, and we're getting there. So let's throw that big chunk there while we have the extra funds. So let me add this up all real quick so I'm on track here. So that's 740 in total for savings and sinking funds and whatnot. 748, yep, 862. Okay, so that gives us our zero-based budget, you guys. Every dollar is accounted for. Again, this is not money that's going to get spent. It's going to just sit in, well, we bank with credit union, so it sits in a savings account. And if there's ever any surprises that hit my checking and there's not enough funds to cover it, it pulls from that savings account, right? So it's my checking buffer, but it sits in that savings account. And that way, if there's anything unexpected, you know, we're covered in that aspect. So even though it's not going to get spent or stuffed or anything like that, it's got a place to just sit where it's supposed to sit. And that gives us the zero-based budget, my friends. Okay, this felt a little crazy. I hope you guys are still here and you hung in there with me this long. I'm just extra chatty with you guys. I miss you. I'm feeling like 100% now. Like my cold is officially gone, and I just have more energy to hang out with you guys. And I'm so excited to do savings challenges with you guys this weekend. I've been waiting like all week. I just can't wait. All right, my friends, I will let you go. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to stick around. I think we have a lot of fun over here. At least I hope you guys do. I appreciate all your support in any way. Just by being here, it means so much to me. And I can't thank you guys enough. But that's going to do it for me today. I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.